Yo yo yo, exam season is upon us and I know what you're thinking. Dracula Frank, those KNEC exams are scarier than a vampire in a garlic farm, and you know what? You're right, the pressure is real. Those exams can feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But hold up, before you start stocking up on garlic and wooden stakes, let's talk about how to conquer that fear and turn it into straight-up success. Remember, those exams are just a test, not a life sentence. Yeah, they're important, but they don't define you. They're just a snapshot of what you know at this moment. So, instead of letting fear paralyze you, let's shift that mindset. Flip the script and see these exams for what they really are, a chance to show off all the hard work you've put in. Let's turn that anxiety into fuel, that fear into focus, and crush these exams like a garlic-loving vampire at a garlic bread buffet. Alright, let's talk about the power of the mind, people. You know how athletes visualize themselves winning a race? Well, guess what? The same principle applies to absolutely anything, including conquering those KNEC exams. It's like this, your brain is this powerful machine, right? And it doesn't always know the difference between what's real and what you vividly imagine. So close your eyes for a second and picture this. You, sitting in that exam room, cool as a cucumber, pen flowing across the paper like Mozart composing a symphony. You know the answers, you're confident, and that exam is practically begging for mercy because you're just that good. Visualize yourself acing those multiple choice questions, nailing those essays, and walking out of that exam room like a boss. The more you see it, the more your brain starts believing it. And you know what happens when you believe? You achieve. It's like magic, but with less smoke and mirrors, and more studying and focus. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Give it a try. Visualize yourself crushing those exams. You might just surprise yourself with how powerful your mind really is. Now, confidence isn't about knowing everything, alright? It's about knowing your strengths and using them to your advantage. Think of it like this. We all have our favorite subjects, those topics that just make sense, the ones that make you feel like you could teach the class yourself. Focus on those areas first. Use them as a springboard, a confidence booster to tackle the more challenging stuff. Remember, every single one of you has achieved something amazing, whether it's acing a test, mastering a skill, or even just getting out of bed on a Monday morning. Those wins, big or small, are reminders that you are capable of amazing things. And hey, if you're feeling a little shaky, try a little positive self-talk. I'm not talking about staring in the mirror and saying, "You're amazing, Dracula Frank," although that does work wonders for my self-esteem. I'm talking about replacing those negative thoughts with affirmations. Instead of "I can't," try "I can." Instead of "this is too hard," try "I'm up for the challenge." Trust me, your words have power. Speak success into existence. Chapter 3. Mastering the Art of Focus. Silence your phone, unleash your mind. Look, we live in a world of distractions. Our phones are basically an extension of our hands at this point. But when it comes to studying, focus is key. You can't expect to absorb information when you're scrolling through TikTok or watching cat videos, as tempting as that may be. So, create a study sanctuary, a place where distractions fear to tread. Find a quiet spot, maybe a library, a coffee shop, or even just a corner of your room where you can spread out your notes and dive into the material. And for the love of all that is good and holy, silence your phone. Yes, I said it, silence it. Put it in another room, lock it in a drawer, throw it in the ocean. Okay, maybe not the last one. The point is, those notifications are productivity vampires, sucking away your precious time and focus. Now once you've silenced the digital demons, let's talk about time management. The Pomodoro technique is your new best friend. Study for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, repeat. It's like interval training for your brain, keeping you sharp and preventing burnout. And lastly, don't just passively read your notes. Get active, summarize, create mind maps, teach the material to a friend or even your dog. They're great listeners, even if they don't understand a word you're saying. The more engaged you are, the better you'll remember the information. Chapter 4. Strategic Test-Taking Strategies. Work smarter, not harder. Okay, so you've visualized, you're confident, you've mastered focus, and now it's game day. You're in the exam room, staring down those questions. First things first, breathe. You got this. Now let's talk strategy. Rule number 1, read the instructions carefully. I know, it seems obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people miss easy marks because they didn't read the question properly. Take your time, understand what's being asked, and then proceed with confidence. For multiple choice questions, use the process of elimination. Cross out the answers you know are wrong. This increases your chances of picking the right one, even if you're not entirely sure. Time management is crucial. Start with the easier questions to build momentum and rack up those early points. If you get stuck on a question, don't waste precious time agonizing over it. Move on and come back to it later. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Pace yourself, stay calm, and tackle each question strategically. Chapter 5. The Power of Perseverance. Embrace the grind, reap the rewards. Look, exams are as much about knowledge as they are about resilience. Life throws curveballs, sometimes in the form of a particularly nasty exam question. But it's not about avoiding obstacles, it's about how you overcome them. Mistakes happen, people. We're all human. Don't let a wrong answer derail your entire exam. Learn from it, understand why it was wrong, and move on. Every mistake is an opportunity for growth, a chance to refine your understanding. Keep that momentum going, even when it feels tough. Set small, achievable goals and reward yourself for reaching them. Take breaks to avoid burnout. And surround yourself with positive influences, whether it's supportive friends, encouraging family, or even just some uplifting music. Remember, success isn't just about intelligence, it's about grit, determination, and the unwavering belief in your own abilities. So there you have it, my friends, your guide to conquering those KNEC exams. Remember, it's not just about what you know, it's about how you approach the challenge. Believe in yourself. Prepare like a champion, and walk into that exam room with the confidence of 1,000 garlic-loving vampires. You got this. The right mindset can turn fear into confidence and effort into success. Walk into your KNEC exams with courage, strategy, and determination. You've got this. Good luck.